Yeah. Back with another one. It's Memorial Day weekend. When y'all get it, it won't be. You know, y'all gonna already be full, back from y'all trips, spending all that money. You know what I'm saying? But right now, it's Memorial Day weekend. You know what I'm saying? Having a good time. It feel great outside. You know what I'm saying? I got one of the player partners in the building. You know
Yes, sir.
Finna talk some good game, have some fun, smoke on these cigars, sipping on it. David got us sipping on this yak. What did he say this was?
I don't know, man. This probably that tell it all. You know, we start drinking this.
This that Shay Sharp.
Hey.
This that Shay Sharp right there. Well,
this player, man, I like this, man. The ambiance, got the, you know, the custom decanter.
Yes,
you know
sir.
what I'm saying? We got the good cigars. Good yak. Hey,
man, what
Let's
more
do
can
it.
you ask for?
It's I-70.
Man, look, with that being said, man, let's do this. Welcome back to the I-70 podcast. It is your boy, Jonathan Little, a.k.a. John. You know, I'm dealing with a gentleman. You know what I'm saying? He's excited to be here. You know what I'm saying? I can tell this is going to be a beautiful episode just because he already talking. And, you know, when you come on the podcast, man, open up a little bit. We can sip a little bit of the yak, cigar.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? So now we finna have us a good time and unwind. You know what I'm saying? As, you know, boss black man should. You know what I'm saying? Without further ado, Trey Rucker is in the building. Man, how you doing, bro?
Yes, sir. My dog, what's happening?
Dog, man, good to see you, bro. Now, so let's get right into it. Let's talk this real estate thing just for a second, right? Because I was asking you, you know, before the camera started rolling, you know, what you was doing in town. You came to see the fam, but now real estate is starting to do what it need for you. Just break that down. What that mean for you?
Yeah, so first and foremost, man, I'm really a new investor. So,
Okay.
you know.
Let me see that light.
Go ahead. But yeah, I'm a new investor, so I just purchased my second property.
Gotcha. Yes, sir.
So I got my first property in 2023. You know, that was, you know, you're going to go through just the traditional, you know, first-time obstacles, you
Yes,
know,
sir.
dealing with contractors, you know, learning that most of these contractors, man, that's around here,
Yeah.
they did about 7 to 10 years in the joint.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they penitentiary slick. So, you know what I'm saying? They gonna get that money up out you. They gonna try to run game. They gonna do that. So learning how to manage contractors, learning how to, you know, learn how to price materials, learn how to just run a project. So that was just all that. So it was great experience, you know? And so did my first property 2023, you know, full rehab. We put it on the market, you know, but then that's when I kind of got baptized in the real estate game.
Yeah.
You're looking at it, you know, over the past 8 months, you know, the interest rate been skyrocketing,
Yes, sir.
8% or so.
Yes, sir.
You know, not too many people were looking to purchase, you know, a property at that time. People were scared, you know, interest rates were high, and things like that. And so I did that. I rehabbed the house initially to flip it.
Okay.
And so I ended up getting stuck with it because I couldn't sell it. And I had dropped the price like $20,000. You know what I'm saying? And it got too slick. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, hey, man, we cut into the profit. Hey, I got to hold on to it. So then I ended up renting it out. So now it turned into more of a buy and hold when my initial strategy was a buy and sell, buy and flip.
Right.
And let's talk about that. So, you know, one thing that I've learned in real estate is the difference between, you know, rehabbing something for rental or rehabbing something for flip. You're going to spend more money, you know, rehabbing it for a flip because you're going to do more, you know, custom and more, you know, dynamic finishes, you know, things like that. Now, you doing a rental, you want it to be cheap and things like that. So I learned that I over-rehabbed a rental. Over-rehabbed it. So now somebody in there.
I like that.
Now I got people in there, and now they could be potentially tearing my stuff up.
Right.
And I done put nice finishes and stuff in there.
Yes, sir.
So I over-rehabbed a rental.
I got you,
and so,
bro.
Which kind of tweaked my approach. Now, I went and bought my second property, I want to say about 10 days ago. I just closed on it.
I seen that. I was going, yes, sir. Congratulations.
Appreciate it.
Do we got our claps, please? Hit the clap button. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, bro. Make sure I said that.
So I just closed on that about 10 days ago. So I kind of tweaked my strategy.
Okay.
I said, okay. And I'm an out-of-town investor, too. So I live in Arizona. But I grew up in Kansas City. My dad here. My dad, he kind of helps me, you know, maneuver and run my projects, too.
Yes, sir.
And we'll talk about him in a minute. And so I'm out of town. And so I changed my approach. I'm doing more of a buy and hold type thing, but I'm trying to get properties that don't need like all that mechanical work.
Okay.
Like as far as like electrical and roofs and like what's it like plumbing. I can just get in there. I could just update the paint, change some countertops. You know what I'm saying? Put some backsplash in, redo the bathroom, things like that. Doing a different approach that doesn't require all that, but doing it on more of a rental tip and being cheap as per se. So that kind of taught me, you know, a lot. And so I kind of, and opened my eyes, it kind of changed my strategy to say, okay, I'm gonna buy and rent. So let me kind of get that game because I'm already in the game unintentionally. So I'm like, okay, let me tap into this and see what this is about. So I'm still learning, bro. I ain't no expert. I ain't selling
I got you.
Hey, I ain't selling a course.
But I say this though, bro, you taking action though.
Yeah.
And you know, it's a lot of individuals that know more than you, but ain't taking no action. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, that's the biggest thing for me. But let me back up real quick. Let me ask you, bro, what made you want to get into real estate?
Great question.
Yes,
Great question. So, man, I was raised by a single father.
Okay. Ooh, let's talk about it. Yes, sir.
Yeah, so when I was 6 years old, man, my mom, she actually passed.
Okay. Sorry to hear that, bro.
She died of lupus.
Yes, sir.
And so from 6 years old, you know, I was raised by my father.
Okay.
And so growing up, you know, I watched my father. He had 10 rental properties at one time.
Okay. Oh, shout out Pops there.
Yeah,
yes, sir.
He had about 10 rental properties. He was doing his thing, renting them all out. And I'm seeing that while I'm in like elementary school. I have an older parent too. So my dad had me, he was 43.
Okay.
And so he was like mature in his career and things like he did 33 years on the fire department.
Okay.
And then when he retired, he ended up starting acquiring properties and things like that. And so I kind of watched my dad go do that real estate stuff. And I just tell him the other day, you know, man, the reason that I wanted to get into the real estate because I watched my dad do this when I was a kid. He had 10 properties. I wanted to grow up. I wanted to be just like my daddy.
Talk heavy, bro.
And so, you know, he instilled that hustle in me.
Yes,
you
sir.
know what I'm saying? So, like, just seeing him, I was exposed early on. You know what I'm saying? So seeing my pops just go to all these different business meetings, because he did 33 years on the fire department, but also he threw concerts, he threw parties, and he also did.
Pops was a hustler.
Yeah, hustler. So that's where, you know what I'm saying? My pops, if you don't know, my pops from 12th Street.
Yes, sir.
You know, he from 12th Street. So, you know, natural born hustler. So, you know what I'm saying? That I got that from him. You know what I'm saying? I might be a little better looking than him, but hey, I got the hustle from him.
Pops will beg to differ.
You know what I'm
Pops
saying?
gonna be like, boy, you get your looks from me,
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Man, that's dope, man. It's dope you say that just because that goes to show the importance of having your role model in your household, G. Like, no matter what your father do, man, when you look up to your father, man, that is so important. Because, I mean, you could have went a different route.
Yeah.
But being that Pops was there to show you, hey, son, it's legal hustles. You know, got the 9 to 5. Shout out to all the firefighters out there. Got the 9 to 5, doing the concerts, the side hustles on the side, and doing the rental properties after the fact. That's big because coming up in our community, man, we don't be seeing too many avenues.
Yeah.
Like, let me put it to you this way. We don't make the legal hustle look cool in our community. Now I'm starting to see it where the legal hustle looks good.
Oh, yeah.
It ain't got to be that legal hustle no more. It's legal. So, man, that's dope, man. Shout out Pops, man. That's, you know, I got a great relationship with my father, bro, and that's dope to hear, man, that you do what you do and your hustle and your grind stems from that. Because I was going to ask you, bro, following your Instagram, I was going to ask you, where does your mentality come from? Because you have the mentality of a person who, I mean, you going to be successful with how you think. Just where did that come from? Is that through experience? Is that from Pops? Or is that just life that got you there?
Man, a little bit of everything, man. At the end of the day, man, I'm from Kansas City, bro. I grew up on 23rd and Spruce from the east side, you know, things like that. And so I was exposed to a lot, you know, young. You know, I seen a little bit of everything, you know what I'm saying? Like that. But I'm glad that I had my pops.
Okay. Yeah.
Because I grew up around everybody else in the neighborhood, you know what I'm saying? But they dad wasn't around.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They was raised by their moms and things like that. So they started venturing off to these different type of things, you know what I'm saying, getting out, doing that.
Yeah.
But my pops, he was an influence. He always made sure I was in sports.
Right.
I'm going to some type of camp.
Yep.
Certain type of thing like that. So yeah, I may have dibbled and dabbled.
As we
you know
all
what I'm
did,
saying?
bro.
Curious.
Yes, sir.
The different types of things. But his influence and the exposure to different things, you know what I'm saying, that pretty much took over.
Yep.
You know, more so. Man, I was exposed to different things. I was seeing, you know, business meetings. I saw people who were lawyers. You know what I'm saying? You'd be surprised. You know, a lot of people, you know, growing up, you know what I'm saying, in those neighborhoods, we hear what a doctor is. We hear what a lawyer is. We hear, you know what I'm saying, what an astronaut is. Yeah. But do we actually even know that this stuff is attainable?
And we don't, bro. And that's the thing.
We think it's just so far-fetched. And so we don't even try. Like, oh, yes, a doctor. Yeah, I ain't tripping off that.
Yeah.
Because we don't think that we can do it.
Yeah, we
but
don't.
when you get around these people and you get exposed, these people start having conversations, man, and you realize, like, man, that's all you did was just stay out of trouble, stay focused, stay positive, and just keep going, and then being open to new information and learning.
Yeah.
You know, and that's all it is. It just, it's a lot. I say this all the time, man. It's a lot easier to do the wrong thing than it is to do the right thing. So
Absolutely.
we talked about, could have went another way.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot easier to get into that because it don't require, discipline. A lot of times, now when you stack your money, it requires discipline. But as far as like, that's like something you can just easily go to.
It's easy.
Now, if you want to go as far as a profession, sometimes it takes education.
For sure.
Sometimes it takes years of experience and things like that. Exactly. So it's a lot harder journey to do the right thing,
yes, sir.
man. And so, but it's more upside on the other side. And so I just want, man, that's one of my main goals as I'm kind of stepping into myself, and I've been blessed, I've been blessed enough to make it out of Kansas City, experience. I moved to Atlanta, and then I moved to Phoenix, what I'm saying? I work in the pharmaceutical world, so just being around different types of people, learning that these people, man, like, we think our idea of fun is like, man, we just go get a section.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yes, sir.
You'd be surprised, man, everybody who traveled to like Atlanta or Houston, man, like when they go to travel, it's like the whole itinerary is this lounge, section here, we're gonna stop at the mall.
Yeah.
But I'm like, everything has either food or drinks included, but I'm like, I start talking to, the people I'm working with.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They don't look like us, but hey, just learning, different people. Man, they going hunting, they doing deep sea fishing. Skiing. Hey, jumping out of planes.
Whitewater rafting, good white folk shit, bro.
Come on now.
Good white folk shit.
Come on now.
Yeah, we gotta start doing that type of shit.
Man, so yeah, man, exposure leads to opportunity, man. We only know what we know, and the more that we know, that kind of, the further we can go along.
And then now, and one thing I want to piggyback on before we move, man, because you said something very, profound. I think that's what saved me too, bro. It's just that, I grew up from St. Louis. I grew up in one of the most volatile areas, but having my father in the household, bro, of course, like you said, bro, we all dibble, we dabble, we outside, we around our big cousins, big homeboys, whatever. But just my father, just his presence alone, bro, just made, I couldn't go all the way. You know what I'm saying? So like when my friends who didn't have no structure, they could do what they want. Man, my daddy didn't let me sag, bro. So no matter what I was doing outside, I had to tighten up when I got to the door. Like, oh shit, man, Pops gonna get tripping. Pops didn't let me, like, he never made the street seem cool to me. Like, he always pushed me and my brother. You said it yourself.
Yeah.
Had you in sports. Man, me and my brother, 3 sports year round. Football, basketball, track. We never missed. You know what I mean? And we always had something to do. My daddy and my mama sent us out to the suburbs to go to school.
Yeah.
And I tell people this all the time. K through 12, bro, I never went to an inner city public school a day in my life just because my parents just was like, no, like we sending you and your brother, y'all going to, because, and it opened our eyes, bro. Like you said, being around the different people, man, you get to see exposure. What was that you said? I like that. That was some flavor. What you say?
Well, exposure leads to opportunities.
You know what I'm saying? So when we got out there to the suburbs, man, we seen them folks, we just was like, oh yeah, bro, it's more to living than what the fuck we got going on, bro. So I didn't want to gloss over that, man. Shout out to all the fathers out there, man, that's in their kids' life.
I was just talking to my boy, and I was, cause we had a conversation, and so like a lot of times we might grow up in a certain neighborhood, and so I went to inner city schools, like my whole life, and so but I felt like that was valuable, because I was able to kind of learn,
for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Get the actual lesson of being in the city by being around that too, but I'm able to apply that in my daily life now in professionalism. You know what I'm saying? We're talking about kind of growing up actually having that. You know what I'm saying? So I apply that. So I was talking to my boy because we all from the neighborhood, and I was asking him like, man, he's had a son, and so he was like, yeah, I kind of want my kid. You might put him in private school, and I was just like, yeah. I said, you don't want your son to kind of go to inner city school and get the lessons and stuff like that, and he was just like, man, honestly, man, I want to put my son in a position to where, in these type of schools, because he might have some friends that have a bigger house than we do. Yeah. And so he's able to experience that at a young age, go over friends they got bigger houses. So he's going over their houses rather. If you go to inner city school, all the friends is going to be trying to come to my house.
Facts.
And then he ain't going to be growing because they going to be looking at him like he rich.
Right.
And we really middle class.
Right.
So I want him to get around some kids that, they parents got way bigger houses, do this, do that. So just exposure. It made sense a lot. Like, and I'm starting to get out of it. I should think that, man, I'm gonna have a son. I'm gonna have him in the inner city for a little bit. Need to learn that, and then kind of like branch him off. But like at the end of the day, I'm learning that it just depends on the values that you instill into your kids. You know, I don't have any kids, but so I'm kind of just learning through my friends.
Yeah, and now I'll say this, man, because my position I always took is I wouldn't want my kids to go to private school for the reason that you're speaking of, because I want my kids to have that social experience. You know what I mean? I want them, because at a public school, you have the rich kids, the middle class, and the poor kids. Private school, like you said, all them kids good, they gravy, man, whatever. And I ain't nothing wrong with if you want to send your kids to private school, that's your child, whatever. I'm just saying, with the way the world is going, how these kids are starting to lack social abilities, and you know they having social anxiety, and they don't know how to operate in the public space. I want my kids to be around that as much as possible. You know what I'm saying? I don't want my kids to come out and they shocked on how the world really is. Like, motherfuckers is dirty out here. You know what I mean? I don't want you to think it's peaches and cream. That kid will be your friend for 6 months because he wants your lady. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
That part.
For the show though.
That part. But also let's talk about about like how people you can kind of shelter your kids too, to a sense, because and you can always tell your kids yes, but the world don't tell you yes. The world tell you no. And so I've experienced a lot of my peers that now that we've graduated college, we're in our careers, and like we have to go. Our life is what we make it.
Yeah, for sure.
Now our parents don't control our life no more.
Not no more.
Not no more.
Not no more.
It's not on our parents.
It's on
you know what I'm saying?
now.
It's what we make it. So just seeing how some of my peers react, to now that the real world is saying no, when parents always told you yes, it's like, and they just kind of like just get like this. One thing my pops always did was, granted, I grew up in the neighborhood, but I was never poor. I never missed a meal. And things like that. So like, my pops always, he bought me Air Jordans and things like that. But let's talk about it. My pops never just gave me things. So we talked about he had 10 rental properties. I remember one summer, we getting ready to start school. You want new school shoes? And so he taught me.
I know where it's going.
So he taught me, that when I want something, I need to go work for it.
Yes, sir.
So I knew that at a young age. And so I never asked my dad, hey, Daddy, can you get me these shoes? I would be like, hey, Pops, can I go cut all those grasses, all your yards? And I know there was some blue, red, the 4th of July 5s. That was freshman year going to high school. Them blue, red, and white 5s came out. and then like 2 weeks later, the black was the playoff. Man, I don't know.
Black and white?
Yeah, the black. They both,
either taxis or playoffs. One or two.
They both came out around the same time, like within like 2-3 weeks. So I wanted both of them. So I went crazy. I cut all his yards. I'm raking leads. I'm doing everything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so he instilled in me at a young age that, hey, if I want something, I got to go work for it. And so that's now like, so I apply that in my adulthood now. So like, I want something, I'm gonna just go get it. I know how to put the work in.
Yeah.
And so and I instilled that to my nephew. He
and
and
I'm so glad you just went nephew, bro. You took the words right out of my mouth, bro. That right there, because my big brother, heavy in real estate, got properties. That's what he do for my nephew back home in St. Louis. His properties, my nephew needs some bread. My brother be like, man, go cut that grass. I give you $50. I give you $100. Go cut the grass though. Like, so man, and it's important because you don't have children, but you have a nephew. And man, like I know. Man, them nephews, man, they look up to you like a second father figure, man. Shout out to my Uncle Calvin. He my role model. And how he was with me is how I am with my nephew. And I give my nephew the hard truth, man. Like, this shit you just kicking, bro. Life ain't fair, bro. It's going to kick you in the ass. And your life is what you make it, man. I tell my nephew, hey, bro, create good habits, bro. Like, do it now. I didn't at your age, at his age. He a freshman. Bro. Just finished his freshman year. I'm like, bro, I didn't create good habits, and it caught up to me in my early 20s. Because then I started trying to create them habits. I'm like, God damn, wait a minute. You know what I'm saying? So, it's just start them young, man, because you know how it is, man. Them years, that 14, high school.
They can go any way. They can go any way.
They can go any way.
No matter how they raised,
bro.
because a lot of times they getting exposed to stuff at school because they're around different types of kids. And they got different type of stuff going on at their house. You know what I'm saying? So it can go either way, man. I'll say this, my nephew, man. He kind of, man, he touched me, I want to say, a couple days ago, because like I'm trying to embark on this real estate journey and learn. And so he said he wants to get into real estate. And so I took him over to my property, kind of like walked him through it. Yeah. He got in there, he's like, man, every day you here, I want to be here with you. Bro, I just want to watch.
Bro. Yes, sir, bro.
And that right there, he don't even know. That motivated me to like, okay, I really need to learn what's going on with this because he watching, and I want him to be 10 times greater at it than me.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. And that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, my nephew, he great at football. And I asked him one day, I'm like, because my uncle used to always tell me, nephew, there's plenty of things you can go pro in, bro. You don't have to play sports. My Uncle Cal used to always say that. So with my nephew, I asked him all the time, hey, bro, what you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? If football don't work out, what you gonna do, man? The one thing he said, he was like, I'm gonna do real estate like you and my uncle do. And I'm like, bro.
They watching.
Bro, they watching. They watching. That's what all the men out there, we in our 20s, you know, the ones in their 30s, bro, the youngins are watching you, bro. And if we make legal hustles cool, man, we can change these young men's lives, bro. Like, because we didn't have nobody to make it. You had pops, and it's funny you say firefighter because my homeboy Marvin, who lived across the street from me, RIP his father, Big Marvin, he was a firefighter.
Okay.
Right? But Big Marvin was the epitome of success to us in the neighborhood that I come from, on the block I'm from.
Yep.
Because Big Marvin was, you know, still from the streets.
Yeah.
He just was a firefighter.
Went to work every day. But look, he was so player with it when he retired from being a firefighter. He bought Marvin mama her dream house. He used his pension money, retirement check, and bought, because his mother was, my bad, Marvin, give away all the goods, my bad. His mama is a principal. Okay. Right? So they was the epitome of what success. A black couple looked like to us. Your mama a principal, your daddy firefighter, your daddy retired, he buy your mama her dream house. I mean, 4, 5 bedrooms out in the sticks. So it's just dope that you say that, man, because those individuals like that, like your father, firefighters, you know what I mean? Those was what we saw as success. Because everybody else we saw was working regular 9-to-5s or hustling. You know what I mean? And man, Big Marvin come through clean as a whistle, though. Clean. With that firefighter money, bro. Hey, I'm trying to tell you, bro. But you need those type of people in the hood, you know, that can kind of show you what hard work is. You know what I'm saying, man? There's nothing like, you know, a steady check. Man. You know, and then a lot of time, I mean, especially in our generation, bro, I understand that we're trying to push entrepreneurship. Yeah. And, you know, that we want to own something, which is great. Yeah. But there's nothing wrong. Everybody out there, whoever listening, there is nothing wrong with working a job, bro. Like, social media, man, they try to make it so
corny to have a job.
So it's better to be broke.
No, go ahead, bro. Go and expound on it, bro, because I was going to do it.
It's better to be broke. I mean, bro. So,
you get that lighter while you talk.
So everybody wants to own a business, right? I remember I got on Google, right, one time, and I said, let me look at this. What is the average salary or like the average, what does the average business owner make in the U.S.? And you know what I saw when I looked at it? It was like 2 years ago when I looked. But
talk to me.
$75,000. So not everybody who has a business is a millionaire. Right. You know there are jobs out there that will pay you $150,000? You know what I'm saying?
I got friends that's making it right now.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, sir.
So, and you go to work and you go home and you ain't worried about it. You know what I'm saying? So, granted, there's people who with businesses that make millions for sure. I strive to get in entrepreneurship and run up the bag. Yeah, that's one thing I want to do too. Yeah. But there's nothing wrong with working a job. So I remember I'm making the Instagram videos, kind of just doing the talking and stuff. So I made a video. And I labeled it as use your 9-to-5 to fund your 24/7. Yeah. See, our 9-to-5 is what's gonna feed us every day. It's what allows us to gain the money to invest. Yeah. So if we're using our 9-to-5, you know what I'm saying, living below our means, putting a little money up every month, and next thing you look up, you got 20, 30, 40, whatever, 50, whatever it may be, put aside. Yeah. Now you got the money to invest. You know, a lot of people who get out here who don't have that guaranteed income from a 9-to-5 and they get out here in entrepreneurship, the reason their businesses don't grow is because they trying to eat off of it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to say who, but I have somebody that I know who was, all right, they were selling food. They want to do catering, right? And so made a bunch of food. We went to this pool party for one of the Chiefs players one time, and I was helping him out just because I was like, yeah, you ain't got to pay me out. You just help me out. Yeah. I said, I'm just helping you out, so you ain't got to pay me nothing. So he was taxing. Yeah. He was taxing for his food. Yeah. He had, he was charging, so he had like steak.
They got some lamb chops or something, didn't he?
Steak, lobster, cheesy potatoes, and like some rolls, right? Yeah. And he was selling like $20 plates. Uh-huh. He was getting everybody a little bit of everything, right? Mm-hmm. So, but you know the styrofoam containers?
I know what you're talking about.
He was giving them in the dessert ones. the smaller
nah,
one.
Yeah, nah.
And he was hitting people for like 25, and so people was going like 25 for this, 25 for that, and he was just like, and I'm telling you, I pulled him aside. I'm like, hey, bro, like 20, bro, you get 25 for that. And so he was just saying like, man, I got to eat. This stuff costs. I got bills to pay. I got this, and I had to kind of pull him aside. I said, bro, when you starting your business off, bro, your main goal, you should just want to just break even.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
At the end of the day, you want to just break even.
Don't lose.
Because at the end of the day, he ended up throwing a bunch of food away.
Nah, right.
And so I'm like, bro, whether you giving that away for $10, you know what I'm saying, towards the end of the night, bro, you make sure you get them that food and you give them your business card. And now they know your LLC is where they got that food from.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? So you should want to get rid of this, and your main goal should be to break even.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So do you think that was ego?
It was lack of knowledge.
Okay, right.
You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
I like
But
that.
not many of us know that about the marketing. But he didn't have that guaranteed 9 to 5 to really he wasn't set up in his daily life.
Yeah.
So he eating off his business before it's even growing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so I was just telling him, hey, bro, you should want everybody here to eat your food and give them a business card and leave here. At least you broke even.
And
you know
I'm telling you what,
because
man,
the more people than tried it.
Yeah, and that's and is let me dwell on this for us. In my younger days, my adolescent days, when I did a little hustling, I always kept a job though.
Yes, sir.
You feel what I'm saying? And no matter what I was doing,
yes, sir,
I kept me a 9 to 5. So like them years when I was doing whatever I needed to do at the time, I kept me a 9 to 5, bro, and it helped.
Hey, you need a W-2. Hey,
you smell me? So
you
like,
need a W-2.
I had homeboys who was strictly hustling, and I'm like, bro, you ain't got no W-2s, my guy. Like,
let's elaborate on that when you get done with that.
Go ahead. No, that's all I wanted to get out there. Go ahead, break it down.
Well, let's talk about it. Like, I know cats out here that's hustling, and I tell them, the ones that I'm close with, like, bruh, like, I'm not gonna ever tell nobody to not do something.
That's me. I'm the same way.
Whether it's wrong or right.
Yep.
I think growing up in a neighborhood, we tend to, understand why people do certain things.
Understand.
And so, like, if somebody hustling, I can understand why some people hustle.
Right.
Some people, I got people that I know that, they the oldest of 6.
Yeah.
They mama on drugs. They daddy ain't in their life, and they the oldest. They got younger siblings. They mama ain't really holding it down. She strung out. So it's like, I'm gonna do what I gotta do to take care of my siblings. I'm gonna sacrifice my future, and I'm gonna just make sure my siblings got what I'm gonna make sure my siblings got what they need.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Even though my siblings, they ain't gonna be doing what I'm doing. Like, I'm still making sure, no, you need to be in chess club.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying? You need to be going to practice.
Chess club, I ain't lost in here, right? I'm undefeated in here at chess.
I did one chess tournament.
Okay, cool.
But I got a draw.
Okay,
cool. For my one match, but then after that, I gave it up.
I just want to throw that out there. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, but
that's real,
you ain't doing what I'm doing.
Facts.
But they sacrificing their own well being to make sure they siblings are straight. So I understand why some people do what they do. And so, but I always tell them is that, bruh, while you doing what you're doing, bruh, make sure that you're doing something that's going to benefit you within the next 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You got to have an end goal. You got to have an out route. You know what I'm saying? Like, with that game, if we're talking the drug game, and it's only like 3 ways it can go.
Talk about it.
A lot of people only know it 2 ways.
Okay. Oh, yeah, you did say 3. Go ahead.
It's 3.
Go ahead.
See, we always think of dead or in jail.
Right.
But when the drug game, man, you either gonna be dead or you can go to jail, but also you can end up on the drug. Cats end up on the drug, man. I see it every day, bro. I be driving through the neighborhood, man, and my daddy, he be pointing out. People say, "Yeah, back in the day, man, that was a basketball playing dude, man.
Ain't that crazy, though, bro?
Hey, talk about could play, had a jump shot.
See, now that's what I be saying with sports, bro. Like, we look at our favorite athletes, bro, but it's thousands of athletes who never made it because the street swallowed them up, and you hear that from talking to
Pops.
Pops.
These cats walking the street, alcoholics. You know what I'm saying? Strung out. I'm saying I've seen it. Like, cats back in the day.
Yes.
My pops just telling me, like, "Oh man, talk about jump shot, shoot the lights out the gym." I'm like, him.
Bro, I'm telling you, bro.
Yeah.
And that everybody get them stories, bro. And when you a kid, you don't be believing it. But when Pop say, like, no, that was a bad boy in the 80s and the 90s, he just got caught up in. And I always say this. I always feel for our fathers in the generation, man, because they got caught up in that crack era.
Yeah.
Because that forever changed the black community. And like we were saying, that community or that age bracket got caught up in that. Them children of the 60s and 70s, then was their adolescent years, the 80s and the 90s. So, I always feel for them because, it was an attack on our community, you know what I mean, with that fucking war on drugs shit, you know what I'm saying? But
most deaf.
Yeah, man, like, That's good, man. You know what I mean? That's powerful. Now, look, let me ask you this, bro. Right now, it's Memorial Day weekend, right?
Okay.
Okay, cookouts. Everybody gonna be going to get them a plate, right? What's 3 items that got to be on your plate to make it?
3 items.
3 items that got to be on your at the cookout that got to be on your plate. Now that's subjective. Now people may not agree. 3 items that got to be on Trey plate.
Well, I gotta have 3 different meats, no Diddy.
Okay, no Diddy. Yeah, hell yeah, bro. Look at it. yeah, that's right.
You get what I'm saying?
No Diddy, yeah.
Because you know you're gonna have the burgers,
For sure.
you're gonna have the ribs, the chicken. You know what I'm saying? Whatever they throw, they might be throwing some Polish sausages. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have a little bit of everything.
So you say Polish sausage, hamburger, chicken.
Chicken, ribs, whatever it may be.
Okay.
But like, I gotta have some macaroni.
Now, go ahead. I want you to finish because I got something I need to say about that.
Gotta have some macaroni.
Okay.
I'm a potato salad type of dude.
Me too.
So macaroni, potato salad. At the cookout, man.
I know that's tough because some people get separate plates.
Baked beans, though.
That's my go-to. I got to have baked beans, bro.
Baked beans.
That's my go-to. I don't care what nobody say. The only way I eat a glizzy, pause, no Diddy, is if I got some baked beans. You know what I'm saying, man?
No Diddy's crazy.
Hey, bro, this Diddy, bro, you ought to be ashamed of yourself for everything that's been going on. Everything you've been doing and everything the culture has been going through because of your black ass, goddamn it.
Hey,
anyway.
You can't even get in a fight now. You got to say no Diddy if you get in a fight.
You can't do
He
nothing.
hitting motherfuckers. Real talk.
Hey, bro, you can't do nothing no more. Okay, now, for me, I always say macaroni for black folks will change our entire perception about your cooking.
Oh, they messed the whole cookout up.
If mess the whole cookout up if your macaroni is not on point. The play is all right at this point. I don't give a fuck if all the meats was busting. Baked beans was everything. If I bite into that macaroni and cheese and it ain't hitting, yeah, bro, your auntie can't cook cheese. Like, yeah, it's over with. Mark, in the Latino household, goddamn me, what is a go-to plate at the cookout?
There's usually some kind of rice.
Okay.
Yeah, Mexican rice.
Okay.
It's known as fideo. Which is,
Okay.
Okay, if you know what I'm talking about.
I got you, baby.
Then usually chicken. There's
Chicken.
Usually like grilled chicken, something like that.
Now, what can mess up a plate in the Latino community?
Let's talk about it.
What item, goddamn me, can they put on the plate and you go, oh, nah, hell no. What could mess up? Like, what's the non-negotiable? Is it the rice?
No, actually, that's a tough one because there's such variety. I mean, like, I think if anything, it had to be some kind of meat.
Okay.
I think some kind of meat would
Can't
mess
fuck
it
up
up.
the meat.
Yeah. If you don't do a really popular one is like a skirt steak.
Okay.
We love that. So if you fuck that up.
Y'all be having steaks at the cookout?
No, it's a skirt steak.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
It's a skirt steak, so it's like a really thinned
I was
out.
like, God damn.
Right. That's for the grown-ups. You
don't get that plate.
They ain't giving it to the
You ain't
kids.
get that
You ain't getting no.
Yeah.
No. A skirt steak, so it's like it's cut up. It's a real thin piece of meat. It's usually used for like tacos or something like that.
Yeah.
Like it's super good. That's all I can say. But
man, that's good, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to the Latino community, man. I always wondered that what y'all be drinking. I mean, we're eating at y'all cookouts. You know what I'm saying? I'd have been to a few. You know what I'm saying? His family be inviting me. They love me.
Man, so look, I live in Phoenix, right? So,
Okay.
You know what tripped me out?
Talk to me.
Is when I first moved to Phoenix, man, it's a spot called Lolo's Chicken and Waffles, right?
Okay.
Man, when I first got it, I DoorDashed it twice to the crib.
Okay.
And they had chicken and waffles. They had fried chicken, greens, macaroni, all that, right? So I DoorDashed to the crib, right?
Where you going with this?
I DoorDashed it to the crib. So I said, one day, let me go pick my food up. I ain't gonna, DoorDash will hit you with them fees.
Facts.
After a while, you'll get mad. You gonna get mad after a while messing with DoorDash. So I said, let me go pick my food up. So I go to the restaurant and I go pick up my food. And I'm looking in the kitchen and I'm in Arizona.
Yeah.
I'm like, all these Mexicans in here frying this chicken, making these greens, making this macaroni, and it was fire.
They chameleons, bro. Like, just let them know what they need to do, bro. They gonna get it done, bro. That's why I love my Latino folks.
Man, they was frying that chicken, frying that fish, pork, all that.
Yes, and look, I went to goddamn what's that? I went to L.A. Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles. Man, wasn't nothing but Latino people in the back, Mark. Nothing but and frying the shit out that chicken. I said, who the fuck taught y'all how to make this?
Hey, but Mexican culture, I think. We don't think about it, but bro, they spice game is crazy.
No, the spice game is everything.
Spice game is crazy. They know how to season stuff.
No, they got that. No, they got that.
Yeah, they got that on lock.
They got that. They got the spice game on lock. What you got, Mark?
One of my favorite Chinese places. Like I went back there and I'm looking through the kitchen. I see Mexicans. I'm like, what the hell?
Hey, bro. Hey. Man, they get it done, bro. Like I was stunned when that dude brought that. I said, man, who cooking this? But y'all don't eat. But here's the crazy part. I don't be seeing fried chicken when I come to the Mexican cookouts and shit. So Is that not a big thing either? Y'all don't fuck with fried chicken like that.
Do you mean like just eating or like making?
Like fried chicken, deep fried chicken. Like when you pull up, is fried chicken gonna be there or no?
That's sometimes someone will go pick it up. We have like one box, and you just go. It goes pretty quickly, but it's not like the staple food.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, bro. I had to ask, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because cookouts, everybody finna be, with the fam. You know what I mean? These be my favorite holidays, bro. When the fam get together, I don't give a damn what holiday it is, bro. As long as friends and like-minded individuals get together for a drink, smoke, have fun, let's watch the kids. Man, that's always the best for me.
Man, I'm excited. I'm excited for the holidays, man. Yeah. Especially just being back here with the family. You kind of just decompressed. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Let me ask you this, though, bro. And because, me being from St. Louis out here in KC trying to get it done, how is it, though, moving away from home and trying to succeed? Because you don't have that that structure, if you will, behind you. So, just talk about
like you're saying, if I don't have that structure.
So, for instance, you left KC, you moved to Atlanta, now you're in Phoenix. What was that like, though, moving to a foreign place? You know what I'm saying? And trying to get shit done because, it's easy. I always say if I have my podcast back home, it'd be different because, it'd be rolling in, you know what I'm saying? But I'm here doing it. So just did it turn your hustle up leaving KC?
Yeah, man, because it opened my eyes, man, because it showed me that, what I thought was a lot here ain't nothing there. So when I moved away for a bigger opportunity. But when I got there, when I thought, okay, I'm doing it big, I got a great opportunity, and I'm like, this ain't nothing on a grand scheme of things when I'm in that big city like Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? Kansas City real small. Yeah. So I would say, man, it turned my hustle up. Opened my eyes. You got to kind of get in there, and you got to kind of, like I said, make your life. Your life is what you make it, and that's really what it is because you're on the island. So I would say my first 6 months in each city I was depressed.
Okay, all right.
More so, just because, man, you trying to go through that phase of meeting friends, you know what I'm saying, getting acclimated, if you're moving for a job, you know what I'm saying, so getting acclimated to that, new city, things like that. And so, you know what I'm saying, you might be trying to even connect with people, and you gotta, people don't talk about this a lot, but you have to get out there and put yourself out there and go just hang out with people. Yep. And you're gonna realize, hey, these cats ain't for me. Yep. You know what I'm saying? But that's cool, though.
That's cool.
But you go through, man, just to go find your people that you gonna vibe with, man, it's a struggle, man. Yeah. It's a struggle. Because everybody from different places do different things. And not everybody not everybody operates with principle. Right. You know what I'm saying?
That's the big, and you in business, bro. You know what I'm saying? You in the corporate world, so you see that. Man, a lot of people don't operate on principle, man. You know what I'm saying? You'll get your motherfucking feelings hurt getting out here in this real world thinking everybody gonna keep it 100 with you. Everybody trying to get, they trying to get where they got to go.
Exactly.
So, you got to get in where you fit in. Now, on that question, bro, let me ask you this. On your journey, bro, have you started to have to cut ties with certain friends that you was cool with before because you trying to connect with, because, they say you are who you hang out with. Yeah. So for me, I'll say I've started to love a lot of friends from a distance. As I'm getting up in my 20s, you know what I mean? Where we still homeboys, still friends, but it's like, Brody, I ain't on what you on.
No, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Exactly. So have you experienced that?
Now, I wouldn't say cut off, right? To a sense, but it's more so we kind of operate in our spaces, and when we come together, we got a common thing. And so, I like that. And with me, though, I never was a guy that moved around with 10 different dudes, 20 different dudes. So I got my 4, 5.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? And then we moving. So my 4 or 5 friends, we all kind of like doing our thing, in our own spaces. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I got you, bro.
Yeah, so like
that's how I am with my tight-knit group. Yeah. We all live in different cities and we all on different type of time.
But, I do have people that, are still here, you know what I'm saying, that are focusing on the wrong things. Yes, like we're trying to, man, I'll be 28 this year. Yeah. So, it's like I'm going through a weird spot. It's like
29, bro. I know what you're talking about, bro.
It's like, man, I need to prepare myself for my 30s. Yes. I need to kind of like be a little bit more mature and like focus on like, different things. So like I'm in a weird spot. So I'm
very weird, bro.
I'm trying to get out of like all the young stuff. Like I'm tired of going to the club and that. So I'm like, what's the way to like kick it as like that 28, 29-year-old. Because like, man, the clubs is like 21, 22, 23.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, then I'm going to cigar lounges. But like, man, they like 40.
Yeah.
45, 50. So I'm like, what's that like mid, you know?
Yeah, we definitely, hey, no, that's a good point. We definitely caught out there, bro.
Yeah.
We caught out there at that weird space. Like, okay, I don't fuck with young niggas, but hold on, bitch, I ain't old now. Hold on, wait a minute.
Can we just be 35 already?
Yeah,
That's a good spot. That's a good spot. You know
a great
what I'm
spot.
A great spot.
Just statistically speaking, that's a great spot for most men, 35.
But but definitely like, so you mentioned that moving away, how has that been? But I've also, you know, experienced some stuff as me when I'm coming back.
Okay.
And I've left and I've experienced these type of things, and I've kind of like, you know, took initiative to level my life up and progress. And then the result, and then like the energy that I was expecting to get when I came back is not what I got. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking like, you know, not everybody's gonna be happy for you.
Yeah.
And I had to learn that. People ain't gonna be happy for you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And it's a sad thing because you got some people that are going out here trying to accomplish things just to throw it in somebody's face and stun on them.
Yeah.
I'm not that type of
I'm
guy.
not that guy. Yes, sir.
I'm a very humble guy, and I'm one of those guys who's looking to help other people. Like I said, I've been blessed, you know, in so many ways, and I'm getting to a point in my life now to where it's like, man, I need to start paying it forward.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Because like, yeah, you gotta. If we continue getting blessed, man, you gotta be able to pass that back.
You have to, bro. That's what's gonna keep your blessings going.
And that's what a lot of other races are doing. You know what I'm saying? Like we actually have a lot of black professionals here in Kansas City, but we just don't know about them. You know, we're not praising that. You know what I'm saying? Or they're not reaching back. You know what I'm saying? We get in our lane and we just stay in our lane. Yeah. Versus like, nah, you got to kind of take the initiative to give back. And honestly, a lot of times your message and how you coming at them is not going to be received like initially the way you want to be received, or you know, people are not going to understand it. But you have to understand that you're operating on different wavelengths, and so you have to kind of be able to speak to people in a way that they can understand you. Yeah. You got to keep just putting it in their head. Yes, sir. Just keep pushing it. So, you know, one of my goals, man, I'm out of town, but I know within the next 10 years or so, I kind of want to, you know, get back, you know, to Kansas City, or at least make this like be here at least 6 months out the year. That's why I'm trying to do these houses and stuff. Yes, sir. Just so I can have a reason to come back. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Go check on these properties.
Yeah, just because, like, man, I got family, I got little cousins here, you know, and things like that, man. And I feel like I have things that I look at a lot of gray areas and places, and I look at a lot of gray areas that we have here in Kansas City, and that needs like that are areas of opportunity. Right. You know what I'm saying? As far as that, so I'm like, for instance, man, like, imagine in the hood, man, how many, you know, organizations do we have in the hood that are teaching young men how to do things as simple as tie? I
don't see them. I know it's some, and I shout out to the ones that's doing it, but it ain't a lot.
Bro, when I got to college, bro, I had a father who taught me that stuff, but like, when I got to college, man, this dude's 24, 25 that don't even know how to put on a suit properly. Like, you don't just go buy a suit off the rack and put it on. You got to know. You got to get it hemmed up, get it tailored. Sir. You know what I'm saying? Learn how to tie a tie. So teaching black men that, or teaching these young black men, hey, man, pull the chair out for her when you sit down. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? As far as like, you know, open the door for a woman. Yeah. Like, you know, this is the fork you use. You know what I'm saying? Take the napkin, put it on your lap when you eating. You know what I'm saying? As far as like, it's areas of opportunity for that. And one thing in Kansas City, we like to push, you know, the culture. But, you know, I feel like we have a lot of area of opportunity to, you know, develop more professionals here too. Because a lot of things, one of the things that I said when the Black Lives Matter and all this stuff happened, we when things don't go our way as black people, we get to crying. No, they don't do this, they don't do that. Well, you know, I look at it a little different. I look at it like this, man. If we want to see change, we have to take initiative. The reason that we're not able to be the influencers or decision makers because we don't have the credentials to even be in those rooms. Yeah. Okay, so it's not going to change overnight. We can't just cry out, say, "Oh, y'all need to do this for that. Y'all don't do this for that." No, let's make sure that it's on us to make sure our kids have the resource. Let's making sure our kids have the resumes. They have the education. They're becoming the next police officers. Mm-hmm. They're becoming the next lawyers, the next doctors. And so now that as we're progressing and we're giving our kids these resources and they're thriving, they're building their own resumes, we're able to be in those rooms and help make decisions.
Yeah.
So in order to make change, man, it starts with us. I believe that we got to start developing ourselves and building credentials to be in these rooms.
Yeah. I always say, bro, one of my biggest goals, I just want to see my people, bro, reach our full potential as black men. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? When I'm out, just something simple as this, bro. I'm coming out the gas station. I see another black man. What's up, bro? How you doing? Just something simple as that, bro. We don't do that enough, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? We got to give each other the ice grill. And it's like, nah, bro, what's up, bro? How you doing? You know what I'm saying? Just a simple bypass. You ain't got to sit and talk to me. Hey, bro, how you doing? I'm doing all right, bro. How you doing? I'm straight, bro. Because you never know. That person could be the answer to your prayers or vice versa. You know what I mean? You may have a property where that individual do landscaping. It's like, well, damn, bro, I got a property. If you want to go knock that motherfucker out, you can. You know what I mean? So, but I want to ask you this, bro. One thing, because you said something on your Instagram, bro, that I want to ask you about. I want you to expound on.
Yep.
You said it costs $0 to show somebody some love.
Zero.
Please expound on that, bro.
Bro, it don't cost me nothing to wish you the best, bro.
Yes, sir.
Like, you know, whether you fail or you succeed in the podcast game, say in the podcast game, whether you fail or succeed, bro, my life is going to be my life, regardless. So why wouldn't I just wish you the best? You know what I'm saying? And why not wish you the best? It costs me nothing. A lot of times, you know, I can see you doing the podcast, and just by you doing it, I can be like feel a type of way because I ain't doing it.
Because you ain't doing it.
You know what I'm saying? But nah, I wish you the best, because by me wishing you the best, you know, we able to break bread. I'm able to see you thrive, and I'm able to learn from you. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So like, man, I just man, we box ourselves in and we stunt our own growth with that crabs in the barrel mentality.
Well, you know, our people got that bad.
Well, we got that bad.
We got that bad.
We got that bad,
bro.
We got that bad. Bro, I wanted to get in the real estate game during COVID. And so I remember I was green as a big dog, right? Yeah. And so I threw I had my group chat with my boys. I got like a pre-approval. I threw that in the chat. Woo woo, yada yada.
Check me out, y'all.
Just got approved. Woo woo, yada yada. You know, but I didn't know the game. See, a lot of times they tell you don't need a lot of money to invest, but you need some money to invest. You need some chicken. So I realized, you know, I'm being, you know, I'm putting that out there like, oh man, I got this, but then I'm realizing like it go a whole year or almost a year and a half, and I still ain't invested. I never had the opportunity to really get in the game. But my homeboy got in the game before I did. Right? Yeah. I could have been like jealous of him. Yeah. And said, you know, like, man, just being negative towards him. Like he got in the game before I did. And that's my boy, Derek Parker, man. He a lawyer. Yeah, he graduated from Lincoln with me. It's my dog, man. You got to have guys around you that you admire. You know what I'm saying? That's my homeboy. He's doing the thing. He's a lawyer up in New York. You know what I'm saying? And he's like a close mentor as my boy. Yeah. When it comes to this real estate stuff too. Flipped over 7 houses in the multi-family game. So my dog doing his thing. And so when that happened, most people would have hated, bro. You know what I did with my own friend? I said, hey, bro, you mind if I shadow you? And
you don't see that a lot.
You don't see that.
You don't see that a lot.
I was happy for him.
You don't see that a lot.
To have properties. And I asked him, I said, bro, you mind if I shadow you? Yeah. Like to learn this and learn that? Yeah. Like a lot of times, see, we don't like taking advice or learning from people that's the same age as us. And I had to, and bro, we got to realize, bro, just because you the same age as somebody, that don't necessarily mean that y'all on the same level.
No, that's facts, bro. And motherfuckers be knowing that motherfucker Eastside over there, that motherfucker a few years younger than me, probably learning all kind of shit from his ass, bro. It is what it is, bro. It's just because I always want to learn something. And motherfucker, if you know something I don't know it, man, hey, bro, help me out. You know what I'm saying? And I had to ask you that, bro, because that right there speaks to the crab in the barrel mentality, bro. It costs nothing for you to show somebody some love, bro. Nothing, dog. Because at the end of the day, like you say, if you securing yourself, bro, you ain't tripping off me. You quick to be like, man, hey, bro, I see what you're doing.
My life is gonna be my life regardless. Yeah, bro. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Why would I want you to fail with me? Yes, sir. Go do your thing, bro. Yeah. I figured out.
Look.
You feel what I mean?
I figured out. Now look. Now hold on. Hey, JS, come holler at me, bro. I got a question for you. Hey, Eastside, if you want a piece of this, bro, come holler at me, bro. I'm doing switching lanes real quick. Here's a segment I like to do called switching lanes.
Okay.
Switching lanes. Mark, you ready? All right. You go to our Mike. He gonna give you the mic. Hold on. It's gonna come to you. I'm gonna ask you first, Trey. Okay. Okay. This switching lanes. You know what I mean? You get your money right. You know what I'm saying? You stack it all the way up. You got you a young lady, right? Okay. She come to you and say, Trey, I want you to buy me some titties. Would you pay for her titties? Or BBL?
I mean, well, if we're going to be together long term, I'm invested in my woman. I'm going to benefit from that BBL.
That's what I'm talking about.
I'm going to, if that's what you want, I'm going to benefit.
So you'll pay for it?
If I got it,
there you go.
And we locked in.
You gonna pay for it?
And she truly wants that. And that's something she wants.
Yeah.
If I don't get the vibe that she gonna get it and dip.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And dip.
What if she dipped though?
Ooh.
What if you pay for it and she dipped? Cuz? What if she paid for it and dipped?
Ooh, we
I
don't
didn't
want
even
that.
think of that, bro.
I'm scared. Yeah.
Hold on, I didn't think of that.
We gotta get married first.
Yeah. No. Okay. I like that. Okay. I like that. Okay, Jazz, what you got, bro?
Oh, I'm taking out a loan for it.
You taking out a loan for it?
Oh yeah,
I ain't going in debt.
for sure.
I ain't going in debt for
I'm
it.
going in debt for it.
You want a day for it? Okay, Jazz. My nigga. Hey, so look, hold on, Jazz, before you get off the mic. So you're going to debt for it, but I'm saying hypothetically speaking, you got it, and she come to you and say, "Look, baby, I want me a BBL, some titties." Or you just right away, like, but you got it though. It's nothing. Little 10K, boom. You paying for the titties and the BBL?
Not immediately.
Oh, you gonna make her work for it?
She got to work for it. Because if I got it on Monday, I got it Friday too. You know what I'm saying? So
exactly.
what you gonna do in between the time?
Exactly.
Okay.
But 100%, if I ain't got it, we taking out a loan.
Taking out a loan. All right.
Yeah,
Hey, bro, is that a loan company for BBLs and titties?
Yeah. I'm gonna sell my car.
We'll get a personal loan.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
You can make it back home.
Yeah.
Hey, Esai, what you got, bro? You know what I'm saying? You know, so you got your woman. You pay. She stepped to you and she say, "Look, y'all locked in though. You know how you and your woman is. You know y'all locked in." And she say, "Look, just for me to feel better, I just want some titties and the BBL. You paying for it?"
Probably not.
Oh my God. Okay, now, but how is that?
Because honestly, like, if, and this might not be true, but in my head, thinking like psychologically, if a chick is asking to get the BBL and fake titties, it's more than likely not for you. It's for the attention she's gonna get outside.
Okay, I hear that.
You know what I mean?
I see that. I feel
So it's like, why would I
real.
contribute to that?
Okay, but now
That's
her
setting up future problems.
Okay, see, that's why you always gotta get that motherfucker the
I
mic.
think long
Yeah, another thing though too though, you know, I think we kind of getting away from the whole big butt thing too. It's that slim, that petite is what's in now.
I always enjoyed that petite.
Hey, that petite.
That slim thick, I love it. Well, hold on, Mark. I ain't gonna forget about you, baby, because this is a wild boy right here.
Okay,
That's a wild boy. That's a wild guy. Now, Mark, you know what I'm saying? You break into because he's an aspiring actor. You get your first big role. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say you spend your first big check on some ass and titties, but you know, you get your role there where you can splurge a little bit. Or you buying your woman some ass and titties.
Wait, if I'm making it big, I probably won't necessarily be married. So I'm not gonna.
Okay.
Well, I'm probably not gonna.
that's real.
I'm not gonna buy titties for a woman to get. I'll just find a big titted woman.
Oh, hold on. Wait a minute.
that.
So you don't want the titties to be yours. You want somebody else to pay for them titties?
Why they? I mean, I'm just saying, like,
Man, ain't no wrong with that either.
I'll find them. I mean, like,
Yeah.
I'll go find them. I don't have to
I hear
pay
that.
for them.
See, for me, I'm gonna say this, y'all. I'm paying for it, right? But I was saying I would pay for it before this motherfucker said what he said, goddamn, and before you said what you said. Because if I paid $10K for them titties, you're not going nowhere, and them titties coming back if you leave. We repoing them titties. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I had to ask. And JS, why you stand? Oh, what you got? Esai? You got some more?
Go ahead, ask a question.
No, because it's gonna be a different question. Go ahead.
No. So another thing is all these women who do go get fake titties and stuff after 5-10 years having them, or maybe even 5 years, they're trying to get them out.
Yeah,
It's called medical problems and shit too.
They got that shit in
them. If you really like the girl, if you really love this girl, why would you do that to her?
If you really love your woman, would you really buy her a BBL? Great point. Now, Jez, before you leave, I had to get another brother question in on this. You at the cookout, right? Memorial Day weekend, we all gonna go get a plate.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
What's the dish that has to be good no matter what else is on the plate? What other dish, like what dish gotta hit for the plate to be good?
Besides the meat?
Besides the meat, because you know that's what we said first. That's what we gonna have on the plate. What side to fuck the whole plate up?
Mac and cheese.
Oh my God.
Mac
and cheese. Tell me. Talk to me. Talk to me.
Yes.
Mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese,
Is that
bro.
the same answer y'all had?
That's the same thing me and him said.
Yeah.
Always, bro.
What's the next one?
If I had to guess, if I had to think about it, probably I don't know. I don't know. What's the other one?
Another side. What's another
Just
side?
another side. It's yours. It's yours. It's subjective. There you go. See, that's what me and him said.
Hold on.
That's what me and bro said.
See, I don't eat potato salad.
Okay.
I don't eat potato
You a
salad.
coleslaw type of dude?
Nah, I don't eat nothing cold or anything like that.
Okay.
Like baked beans or something.
Baked
beans, that's another side.
Baked beans will mess something up real fast. Yeah, you can.
Yes, you can.
Yeah.
Yes, you can.
Yeah,
Hey,
you
yes,
can.
you
Oh,
can.
yeah.
Hey,
This is why.
Gates mess it up every day.
Oh, Lord Jesus.
Whoa. I done
Jay
had
started
Gates
trouble.
twice since I've been back.
Hey, Jay is over here starting trouble. Desi Banks was up in that thing this weekend. I was watching Instagram. He was up in Gates. I should have told him to go to.
I know. You should have brought him out here.
Man, hey, that's coming, bro. You know what I'm saying? We gonna get all them. Yeah, I had to ask that. You know what I'm saying? What else I got? My dog up in the building. We got the game. Now, let me ask you this though, bro. With you moving out of town and everything, what is I don't like people to give away, what they got in the future, but just on a broad scale. Like what's in the future for Trey? You know what I mean? Is it more real estate? Is it more just grinding? Is it, just break it down. What's in store for Trey?
Man.
Without giving away too much.
Well, I mean, what I will say is this, man. I'm at a point too, and I'm actually confident to say this, man. I don't really even know what it is, what's out there for me, or what my purpose is. Yeah. But I know right now I'm for sure planting some seeds.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
And so that's what it's about. I ain't gonna know. I don't know what the future has, but I'm planting seeds. And so, what I would say, definitely, I want to continue to learn this real estate and scale up over the years. Yeah. Passively and on the side, you know what I'm saying? I want to keep the main thing for now. For sure. And so I definitely want to see myself leveling up in my career. But also, one thing that I'm trying to get into is the public speaking.
Me too, bro.
Yeah, the public speaking. Bro. So I'm learning the power of the power of the social media and things like that. So that's one reason that kind of starts doing like little videos, because I want to get into public speaking. So what's a good prerequisite? For sure. Recording myself on Instagram, getting comfortable. And with me doing those videos, that's honestly really me kind of like facing my own fear too, and just getting comfortable with speaking. Because we got the cameras right here. Had I not have been doing that, you know what I'm saying, I'd be a little rusty right now. But that's kind of been building my confidence and being able to speak to people. So I want to get into, the public speaking, motivational speaking, as far as I want to like target, the youth. Like my peers and on down to the youth, you know what I'm saying, and kind of motivate them to reach their full potential. So things like that, that's what I'm on.
That's good, man. And like everything you say, bro, it always be genuine, bro. Like every response you done gave since we've been sitting down, bro, it's genuine. You know what I'm saying? I always feel like, bro, them the motherfuckers that's gonna win. People who are genuine, you gonna have people that see through the cracks that are awful and they succeed, but your success ain't based on nothing pure. You know what I'm saying? When you just a genuine person and you just want the best for everybody, you want to touch the youth, that's where I know when a motherfucker really genuine. When you thinking about the youth, that shows, because we could easily just be like, because we in our late 20s now, we all be like, man, I'm a young motherfucker, blah, blah, blah. But we all like, no, I want to save you, young brother, because we've been through that already. Yeah. We got homeboys dead, gone, in jail, broke, on drugs, whatever. I can tell you a little something, young brother. You know what I mean? Like,
man, too many of us are crashing out, man.
Yes, sir.
Too many of us are crashing out, man. Yeah. So if I can do anything, like I said, I'm not the most successful guy in the world, but anything that I have learned, I'm willing to reach back and get at. You know what I'm saying? So you can be 10 times better than me.
And that's another thing social media did, man. It made it to where only the motherfuckers with all the money and shit can get to give advice. It's like, wait a minute, hold on now. He where I want to be. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But it ain't like, you know what I'm saying? It ain't to the point where you can't learn nothing from me.
Yeah, but it's all what I've learned too is it's all about how you approach it.
Okay.
And so as I'm talking to you, if I'm talking real estate, I know there's levels in real estate.
For sure.
It's cats really doing it. Yeah. How many times have I said I'm still a beginner, I'm still learning?
That was the first thing you said.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'll put that out there. I'm learning, but I've learned things throughout my journey. Yeah. And so it's all about my audience isn't going to be people who've flipped a million houses. Right. My audience is going to be the people just trying to know what it takes to just get into my first deal.
Yes, sir.
What do I need to do is just to get into it. Yeah. I can kind of help with that. Now, as far as like scaling up and running a successful business, I'm still learning that. But, my audience is going to be, the people that, that are trying to get in, things like that. So just pretty much just understanding your audience and tweaking your message. I'm not going to come like I'm selling an ebook.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? A course already.
Yeah, selling a course on it. I'm not going to have that approach. Yeah. It's just me just sharing my own experiences. Like even with the videos, it's just me just sharing my experiences and the things that I go through right now as I'm progressing through life. And so that's what that is.
And that's what you doing though, the transparency you just showed, when I first asked you about real estate, to your point, your audience is going to love that, bro, because it's like, number one, you telling them, I got into it, I took action, and I struggled.
Yeah, for sure.
You ain't come in. You could have sat down right here and be like, oh, yeah, I'm on my second property. It was nothing. I'm on to 3 or 4 or 5, but
made 100,000.
You know what I'm saying? That's the magic number nowadays. 100,000, boy.
Yeah. Nah.
Oh, Oh, me. No, hold on. Let me make sure I got it there. Oh, before I get up out of here, I got a message I want to put out there, though. Drake, what you did with Sexy Red on that new song, I did not like. Okay? It bothered me. You know what I'm saying?
What'd he
The song was whack. You know what I'm saying? I did not like the song. You feel what I'm saying? So that's point number one. And, you know what I mean? The song was whack, and then you use Sexy Red to do it. You know what I'm saying? Go in that metro. You know what I'm saying? We all from St. Louis, man. Don't break up a happy home, man. Don't do that. Oh, snap. What up, fool? Now, look, before we get up out of here, come answer this question real quick. Yeah, that's how I do it. You walk in. Yeah, grab the mic. Grab the mic. Hey, let me ask you this question real quick. I done asked all the other brothers the same question. Okay, it's Memorial Day weekend. Everybody at the cookout, right?
Yeah.
What's the one dish that can mess up the plate? Now, the plate is phenomenal. You got your meats. They busting. What's the one side that's going to mess up the plate for you?
If you got trash potato salad, it ain't gonna work out.
Okay, that's
Trash
one.
potato
Give me
salad.
another one.
Baked beans.
Now give me another one. He said frozen coleslaw.
Coleslaw.
Hey, shout out frozen coleslaw.
Because I don't do coleslaw.
I don't either.
So if your
Coleslaw.
coleslaw gonna be messed up.
Okay, what about your mac and cheese?
So the mac and cheese usually don't make it out there because black folks worried about it's hot outside. I don't want the cheese getting all curdled up. It ain't gonna get curdled if it's
I
already
don't care.
cooked.
You better bring that damn mac and cheese, bro.
Well, what's the cheese on top though?
No, but that's what I'm saying though. Look,
I don't know.
I don't know. That's the beauty of it.
Just put that foil over and make sure no bugs get in there.
That's it.
I don't know. Like, because
They
everybody
get that
gonna use
tent
different
with the
cheese.
screens on it to
feel
make sure
me?
ain't nothing else getting in there. They keep the kids out.
It better not be no damn Velveeta though.
Nah.
It can't be no Velveeta.
Nah.
Yeah, we said macaroni, bro. Macaroni.
And absolutely
Macaroni's-
no casseroles.
Yeah.
No
Oh, no,
casseroles.
hell no.
No casserole.
Hell no.
Macaroni's the best side ever.
Is it the best side
Yes,
ever?
man. Macaroni, yes, bro. Macaroni's the
Yeah,
best
I'm with you, bro.
side.
Because that's what's gonna fuck the plate up.
You get that with a steak, some lamb chops. You get it with seafood, chicken,
bro.
all that. And mashed potatoes too is a good side too.
No, yeah.
But
In the black community, I'm gonna say the most popular is probably greens. Well, macaroni and cheese, greens. I mean, then you can throw everything else, but them two is like,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Something about them greens.
cabbage.
Yeah, but see, when you hit cabbage, you start to hit the older generation. When you hit cabbage, we ain't
cabbage, black eyed peas,
we start fucking with that.
cornbread.
Yeah, we start for like like chillins and all that type of shit. Our generation, you fuck with chillins?
Do I?
See, look, that just means he got roots in the South. That's all that means. You know what I'm saying?
Chitlins, bro. First of all, my auntie make chitlins every Thanksgiving.
Okay, no, you gotta have them.
Yeah, and she had a chitlins and she put the hog maws in there with them.
Yeah.
So we eat chitlins, I eat pig feet.
That's you on some black ass shit right
Hey,
now. I told you we be. See, I saw it. I said, Mark.
Man, I eat pig feet. Hey, what else I eat, dog? You ever had liver cheese?
No, hell no. I heard about it though.
Liver cheese? You eat hog head cheese?
No.
Oh,
no.
man.
Trey, you a
dog.
nasty nigga, bro.
Man, all that, man. We grew up on that.
Yeah. Did you know Latinos eat chitlins?
I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either till I met my dogs. And
They
they told
eat
me
chitlins for real?
They eat chitlins, bro.
Dang.
Bro, look at see what happened when the
And I
world
know
come
it's
together?
fire.
They
I
add
know
their little
it's
kick
fire.
of spice in that thing.
I know it's fire.
You know what I'm saying?
Ooh,
Woo! Only thing about y'all candy nasty, Mark. I'm sorry, bro. Y'all
yeah, I don't want
y'all
all
candy
that.
nasty,
They actually
bro.
put seasoning on
Bro,
their
the shit is
candy.
nasty, bro.
Yeah,
Do you like
dog.
Mexican candy?
Dog.
The shit is nasty, bro. I'm sorry for my Latino guests. Audience.
Yeah, I do. I mean, it depends. Not all of it. I don't like all of it. I mean, I ain't trying to eat a sucker with a scorpion inside of it.
It's just a lot, bro. It's a lot. Then
There's
what's the
some-
seasoning?
Like the chamoy, like tahine or something that they put.
Whatever.
inside-
Like y'all candy be having like season
that
salt
red-
on the
yeah,
shit.
that's on a lot of it. A lot of it.
Mark had to scratch his head. Yeah, I don't fuck with that shit
It's,
either.
I mean, honestly, because some of it I used to, but not
Okay.
anymore, because that shit starts to like hurt your mouth.
Oh, okay. I got you. No Diddy.
Like, no, did I guess so.
I got you, baby.
There's like a lot of it is based in like salt. Like you're eating like pure salt sometimes.
Yes. Yeah. And it's like, God damn, what the fuck is this? I did when I was in LA though. What is the thing called, Mark, with the corn?
Street corn?
Is that what it's called? The street corn? What it's called? But it's corn with the, you know what it is? It's corn, but then y'all dip it in like some goddamn Don't make me ask my other Latino partner.
Are you talking like the full like
It's
stalk
a
of corn like on a
stick
on
of
a
corn,
stick
but like they
and-
dip it in all type of different other shit.
Yeah, all the season. I can't think of what it's actually
okay,
called.
Cool.
Like
I had
the-
that, and that was cool. I
Like
had
they
that when I went
put
to
the
LA.
butter. They put
Yeah.
all the butter, then they put it all the.
And it's
seasoning.
always at a street car. Like I've never been nowhere and seen that. It's always on the street car where they got the corn and whatnot.
Yeah, I typically I don't be experimenting with stuff with the corn.
Man, you got to, bro.
I don't be
I said, fuck that.
But I will say, man, when I moved to Arizona, man, that's some of the best Mexican food, man.
Man, say that.
Bro.
Is it better than KCK?
I mean, bro, it's still got that authentic.
Yeah, I heard
But
that.
I will say you get tired of it just because, just like how we got McDonald's and Church's Chicken on every corner.
Yeah.
It's a taco spot in
On
every
every corner.
corner. And that's the only late night food you can get is tacos for real out there.
Yeah, my Mexican people, they keep that business. They get boy. Mexican people gonna hustle. They gonna keep that thing over. They know I'm hungry.
Oh, yeah.
Shit, they gonna know I'm hungry. Goddamn me. Well, how we doing, Mark? Man, look, see, bro, that's the one thing, Trey. Once I start getting some more money, we're gonna make these motherfuckers go longer, man. You know what I'm saying? This hour always go back quick as hell. Let me make sure I don't miss nothing, though, before we get our black ass out of here. You know what I'm saying? Oh, hold on, one more thing. Bro, you into golf?
It's on my list.
Bro, it's on my list, too, bro.
It's on
It
my
is
list.
on my list, bro.
It's
It's
on
on
my list,
my list.
man.
I gotta buy my clubs, though. I ain't got my clubs.
Yeah, so a guy that I work with, he actually just sent me a link for some clubs and everything like that. So that's on my list.
It's on my list,
right
bro.
now. It's expensive to kind of learn, and so but it's on my list.
So I got it because I don't know why, bro. I just enjoy seeing black men, bro. We starting to get out to that golf course, bro. Like, we finna swag it out. Yeah, we coming now. Y'all done fucked up. Y'all done let us in the door.
Yeah.
We finna swag out the golf attire. We gonna come with the right attire, but we gonna make it look good.
That's the next step.
Okay.
I feel like that's the next step in like as far as like of how we need to be moving.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm
Absolutely.
saying? We got this down.
You hear me?
We got this.
You hear me?
You know what I'm saying? We got this. But
Yeah.
now, all right, the golf
Yeah.
is the next step. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that.
I love to
So,
see
yeah.
that, bro. Like, I just see it more and more. One of my little homies hit me up. I was like, "Baby, I'm going to the golf course, man. What you trying to do?" I'm like, "Bro, I ain't got no clubs, bro."
Yeah, man.
Look what my young homie told me. He like 24. He say, "Bro, big bro, I went on Facebook Marketing and just got a pair." Because he made a good point. He was like, he got that because he knew he was gonna beat him up just learning. And he didn't want to buy him a good set.
They tell you get used sets anyway.
Okay. Oh, so that's the thing anyway, to get used sets.
Yeah, get some used. Like
Yeah.
why you learning? You
Yeah.
don't need to spend a bunch of money on some clubs.
Because them motherfucking clubs, what about $3K for a good set?
Yeah,
Right?
They can get.
Oh, you could go
much?
to you could go to
decent-
Dick's and you could get like a solid like 300 pair.
Oh, I wouldn't know. Okay.
But
Yeah.
I seen some for like 800 and stuff like that for like a
Like-
full
Yeah.
set.
You can get some really cheap, like Top Flight, that kind of brands, like cheap. You get a full set, $300. It's Dick's. It's not.
And that's good to learn
Yeah.
with.
No,
You know
that's
what I'm saying?
that's real shit. And golf, man, just when I hear black men speak about they peace that they get out there, bro, that's what attracted me to it. You know what I mean? It's just like, because for so long, man, we were just like, oh, golf, man, get that shit out of here. But now it's like, nah, bro, let's get to this moment golf course, man. Let's, you know what I mean? Don't steal nobody golf court, y'all. Y'all know how we do. Y'all know we'll get out there and be like, bro, let me just run to the store with this. Y'all know how we do. Just be cool.
Just know when I do start playing golf, I'm wearing. I got the Jordan cleats.
Hey, bro,
Jordan
I'm
golf
doing it
shoes, all that.
B.I.G.
Yeah.
I'm doing it B.I.G. when I get out there, boy.
So let me ask you a question though. You
Okay, go
mentioned you know what I'm saying, like peace. So like what you do to like as far as like get your peace? Like what's your escape?
I'm gonna say this, bro. Now at this age, bro, doing things that are gonna better my life is where I find my peace at. So no different than me right now. Like you said, I'm at this weird space where honestly, bro, I'm just battling myself.
Yeah.
I'm battling the old me and the person that I want to be.
Exactly.
So all the peace that I get, bro, is coming to do this, going to work out, read and just relax and just. I find peace in things that better me now. You know what I mean? Back in the day, I would have said, "Oh, I go smoke me a blunt, drink, chill, play the game."
Yeah.
But now, I still, deal and dabble in those things. You know what I'm saying? But the peace that I find, the no better peace, bro, is when I come and do this, bro. And that's me being honest with you. When I come sit down with individuals I never met and we have conversations as if we've been boys for a minute, this is where I find my peace because I know I'm doing something good.
So would you say this is your passion?
Man, yeah, bro. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. Like, whatever you call, I wouldn't even necessarily just say podcasting, but speaking, conversations is my passion, bro. Like, because I've always been good at it. You know what I mean? So it's nothing I had to learn or get used to. I just always been me. So yeah, bro, this is whatever. And it's still weird though, bro, because I don't really know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What's gonna come of this? But I just know I really, really enjoy doing this, and I feel like God has put me in a position where He like. Yeah, now go ahead. You know what I'm saying? I got you doing what you'll do for free. I don't make no money off this shit yet. You know what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying? I enjoy this, bro. Meeting people with venues like this, bro. Man, you can come sit down in a player spot like this, bro, as black men. We kicking it. We chilling. And now we could come in here. We know the owners. Those types of things, bro. Because, man, we could be doing so much other things, bro. So, yeah, bro, that's why I find my peace at. Now, let me throw the question back to you. Where does Trey find his peace?
Man, my peace, man. Cigars, bro.
Yeah.
So I go to I'm in a cigar lounge a
Yeah,
lot. But also I would say cigar lounges because it's kind of where I can kind of go and just relax.
Yes, sir.
You know, I'm not one of those. I don't like loud cigar lounges.
Yeah.
Where there's a lot of people just talking.
Yeah. Let me see
But
that.
just kind of just go in there. I can kind of just be in my thoughts.
Yeah.
And just
I like
relax,
that.
bro, and
Yeah.
just wind down. So like I would say definitely in cigars, but also working out.
That's
The gym.
Yes, sir.
I'm learning how important health is, and as far as like the things I put in my body.
Yep.
You know, like, bro, I'm at the point now I realize, bro, that dad bod stuff, man, that's weak.
Thank you,
That's
bro.
weak, dog.
Yeah,
That's
that shit weak, bro. Fuck that.
Get up, get you an hour in,
Yes, sir.
at least 4 times a week, man, and just be mindful of the things
Mm-hmm.
you put in your body. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta be mindful of the things we put in our body. So I would say that definitely that's the stuff that definitely brings you peace, as well as like, you know, traveling.
Yeah, man,
Traveling
I
as
got to
well.
get with you on that, bro, with the traveling, bro. Like, that's one of the things on my
Yeah.
list where I was like, bro, I got to start traveling, bro.
Yeah,
I got to, bro.
Getting out and experiencing different cultures, you know, and just, you know, I've been making, you know, strides, and I didn't win places. I done went out the country by myself before.
Bro, I'm telling you, bro, I'm
Got
finna start
solo
doing all
trips,
that, bro.
man.
Some solo trips, bro. That's when you know you maturing, though, bro. When you
Yeah,
take a
dog.
solo trip, bro. That's all I've been thinking about as of late.
Yeah, you get all your friends. Like I'm Vegas to Miami'd out, dog. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like I'm Vegas, Miami'd out.
Yeah,
Like,
I had to show you some videos off camera, bro. We told Vegas fuck up Memorial Day weekend 2 years ago, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, we went to Dre's, got a section in Dre's. We towed that motherfucker up.
Ooh,
Oh,
I'm
man.
only knowing. But Vegas, man, that's a rich. Man, you got that's a rich dog game. man.
No, without a doubt.
That's a rich dog
You don't
game.
go there without no money.
Yeah.
And I don't go on trips with people without money, though, Trey. And that's real, bro. Like, no offense to my partners who I've, you know, be like, oh, bro, never mind, or I'm cool. But I do not take trips with people who don't spend money, bro.
don't
like,
spend money.
I'm
Yeah,
not. We
bro.
not finna be out, bro. You're complaining every time they charging us $30 to get in the club.
Bro.
Hey, bro, we out of town, bro. What you want to do,
Bruh.
They charging you hellas at the
Bruh,
restaurant.
exactly.
Come on, bro.
But that's already factored in the trip.
You should have already put that. Why would you come out here with just the money to get by?
And let's talk about, you know, and also when that bill come. We go out with people when that bill come and they say we can't do separate tabs. That's the thing we run into a lot too.
A lot. We need to cut that shit
we
out.
get that calculator. I'm like, dog, we handle that on the back end.
Thank you, bro. Thank you, bro. Like I never forget when we got that section, bro. My homie, you know, it's good to have that one partner who, when you got that crew that'll take that initiative, like, bro, everybody here, take my car, everybody just pay me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, get that established. One thing about me and my bro, we get that established before we go in the venue. Hey, bro, send this, send that. I'll put my car down, and you know that's big, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But
man.
traveling, man. Yeah, as black men, we need to be traveling,
Traveling, man.
bro.
Traveling,
Find our
man.
peace, bro, because a lot of us crashing out, like you said earlier, bro.
I was
and
crashing out, man.
A lot of us crashing out. And we don't need that.
Yeah, putting himself in a situation where you can just be exposed to different things. And also, it's just broaden, you know what I'm saying, broaden your perspective, too. That's what I've been learning. That's what it's been doing for me, just broaden my
Yeah.
perspective. I'm learning different cultures.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Learning to speak a little Spanish.
Hey, bro, me too, bro. I got the app on my phone,
Hey,
too.
speaking a little
Yeah,
Spanish,
bro.
you know
That
what
shit,
I'm
that shit fun, ain't it?
Yeah.
Bro, that's fun, bro. The day you gonna be able to walk in and just be like, you know what I mean?
You
That's
know what I
gonna,
mean?
And it's gonna help you with business, especially you doing real estate.
Yeah, but
Come on
also
now.
you diversify your game when you speaking with women. You know what I'm saying? So you able to speak Spanish, you're able to understand the Mexican culture.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I live in Phoenix. It's big on the Mexican culture. I
Yeah.
thought about going to some of because they do salsa lessons all the time. I thought about learning some of the salsa.
Oh no, you
So,
kill with our rhythm and that's some sauce. Oh no, you'll cut up and
even if you just basic, just by
Yeah.
using on it, that kind of helps you get in the door. That's what I learned from like even when I'm like talking like to Mexican women.
Yeah.
The Mexican culture, they're real big on family.
Yeah.
Too.
That's all them
Yeah,
niggas talk about.
they real big on family. So
Yeah.
it's like in culture. So if you kind of if you take the initiative to understand their culture, that helps you.
Game. Game. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Don't take my word for it. You
Yeah.
down in Phoenix where they
Yes.
at. Where they
But
thick with it.
that's
I heard
anybody.
about
you messing
Phoenix.
with somebody from Africa, you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Anywhere it may be. Seek to understand their culture.
Yeah.
And then that would strengthen the relationship.
And before we get about it, bro, I think that's what'll strengthen just the culture here in the United States, bro, of us understanding each other's cultures, bro.
Yeah.
Is we all assume we know, or, you know, people got preconceived notions of what they read or what they watch, and we really don't understand each other. And just get some understanding, man, because if it's an understanding, man, so many things could be avoided if there's an
Exactly.
understanding there.
Exactly.
Even as black men, bro, let me end it by, just speaking with black men. Bro, if we have an understanding, bro, there's no way me and you could fall out or get to that point where me or one of us gonna die or go to jail, or both. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
If there's an understanding. Hey, bro, because I'm quick. At this age now, Trey, I'm quick to tell them, hey, bro, I don't want a problem. But if it's a problem, no problem. You know what I mean? But
Right.
I don't want a problem, bro. I want to go home,
don't want
bro.
no smoke with
I don't want no
nobody,
smoke,
bro.
bro. I'm here to...
I just want to go home.
I want to go home, bro. I'm not here to be... Fuck off and tussle with you for, my nigga. For what?
Exactly.
And then it's going to be about nothing, bro.
Yeah.
And it's going to be about nothing. You know, I ain't the type to fight over women and all that. Hey, bro, hey... You can have her, bro. And furthermore, Trey, you know, the boy ain't got no kids, so I don't deal with the baby mama drama. Nah. And that's on purpose, bro. I don't know if it is for you. It was on purpose for me to make it to this age, bro, with no kids. Bro.
Oh yeah, I ain't thinking about kids right now.
Yeah.
I ain't thinking about it, bro. But I do, man. One thing I will say, man, and I want to put this out there. Let's just talk about this. See, I reached out to him.
He did.
To come on here. Let's talk about that. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
and,
sir.
Hey, confidently, I'll say that confidently.
Yes, sir. You did.
Because, you know, I saw another black man doing something positive.
Yeah.
And, you know, I can speak for some of the guys that we grew up here and we moved out of town and we want to see the town do great.
Yes, sir.
And to see you doing something positive, man, that's just a good thing to see, man. So I just wanted to give your flowers and let you know, but this is a positive thing you're doing.
It.
Like, this is not one of those podcasts where you talking about some 50-50 this.
Yeah, oh, no, hell no. We got enough of those, Trey.
But you actually talking about, you know, real life things. You breaking bread, and also you building relationships with people, and you know what I'm saying, and giving people a platform to tell their truth and speak their story, bro. And bro, man, just keep this going on,
Thank
bro.
you, bro.
This is something the city need, bro.
I appreciate it, and bro. That's a true story, bro.
Yeah.
And it's funny you say that, bro, because you hit me up. I don't want everybody to see this and be like, oh, all I gotta do is talk to John. In a moment, that touched me, bro. Like when you hit me up, because I'm like, bro, you know what, bro? Let me get bro up in here. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you always you show support, bro. Let me just say that. You know what I mean? We ain't got to get into the nuances. Bro, show support to what I got going on. So for you motherfuckers who want to get on the podcast and, you know, I scroll through and I don't see you nowhere, might be a little slow to get to you, my boy. You know what I'm saying? Just so, you know, you gave me my flowers, bro, and I want to give you yours, bro, because at the end of the day, as a black man, bro, I'm proud of you, bro. You doing what you're doing with real estate. You just cracked the door open. You're going to do amazing things. You're doing what you're doing with, you know, with your corporate job. So I want to tell you, bro, proud of you, bro. Black man, bro. Proud of you, bro. Real shit.
Sure, bro. Appreciate you for having me.
Yes, sir. And then, you know, with that being said, make sure you like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Oh, before you leave, bro, we'll put it on the screen, bro. Give them your social so they can get in contact with you.
Yeah, so Instagram, Trey Rucker _. That's what I use. So, yeah, man, we on the I-70 podcast, man. Salute, man. Straight
You know
up.
what I'm saying? Salute. And
Straight
we
up.
out.